Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here um, wearing a red flag, talking to you. So this is show number 300. Well, it's not really show number 300, but it's going to be titled show number 300. It's probably like show number, I don't know, like 350, probably. But, well, because I don't number all the shows, because like some shows are you know, like specifically like a certain topic. So I don't number it. It's like K-pop show. Like I have a lot of shows about K-pop where I don't number them, or I have a hot topic show, or I have a show where I'm making fun of someone from the internet. But anyway, it's just show number 300. Um, anyway, so I saw a clip a preview. Yeah, they call them preview these days. A preview of I believe it's Fast and the Furious 9, right? Okay. And in the scene, they're rebuilding their house. Like I guess if you remember Fast and Furious 1, they have a house in Venice Beach. And anyway, so that house blew up in Fast and the Furious 7. And so it's Fast and Furious 9 now, and they're rebuilding the house. And then if you remember in Fast and the Furious 1, there was a drive-by in front of that house, and Jesse got gunned down. Anyway, okay. This is what I don't understand. I know it's just a movie, and the Fast and the Furious series has become, okay, like they do stuff in those cars that the Avengers can't do. I don't know, like you got cars like jumping through buildings. It's like I don't know. It's the cars have superpowers basically, and they have superpowers too. Like they do things that if you believed in physics, they'd all be dead. But that's beside the point. There's no sense of realism in this franchise, which is fine. It's an action movie. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying there's no sense of realism. But even the most wackiest movies like superhero movies, they try to do something to make some realism, so you can look at it and go like, oh, okay, I can picture that happening if so and so had superpowers. Oh, yeah, I can picture that happening. But anyway, think about this. In that house, if you're going by like the first movie, there's always like a party in that house. It's like loud, people coming in and out, bunch of cars parked in front, like race car people, blah 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 blah. I'm assuming lots of drugs going in and out, guns, all this stuff. There's like lots of gang activity, illegal activity. Okay, this is in the first movie, and there's a drive by, someone dies. Okay, and so things continue, whatever. Movie 7, the house blows up. Okay, they're rebuilding the house in 9. How pissed are their neighbors? That's what I don't understand. Like, wouldn't the neighbors be like, no, 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 you're not rebuilding that house? Like, wouldn't the neighbors be like, no? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, when I saw the preview of Fast and Furious 9 and they're rebuilding the house, I was expecting, I was expecting to see their neighbors protesting. I was expecting to see a picket line of people holding up signs going like, no Dom, no Letty, whatever the whatever the sister's name is who's hot, who doesn't really need to be in the movie. You know, like that really takes me out of the franchise. Yes, the flying cars, it's fine. Them being able to whatever just jump off the bridge and land on a car hood and be fine and walk away. That's fine. That doesn't take me off the movie. But the fact that they live in a house where someone died in front of, there was a drive by, the house blew up, and they're rebuilding the house. And I'm assuming this all takes place in this, I don't know the exact time. Let's just say it takes place in the span of like, whatever, 3 or 4 years. Let's just say 5 years. If you had neighbors where in a 5-year period, there was a drive-by in front of their house, someone died, there's always some noise, there's always some crazy party, the house blows up, wouldn't you be like, I don't want those people to live there? Wouldn't like everyone on that block be like, no? You know, like if I saw them, if my neighbors across the street, or I mean just like right here, okay? If there's a drive-by in front of their house because they're doing some illegal activity, and then a few weeks later the house blows up, and then like a few weeks after that they're rebuilding the house, I mean, I would be like, no, get the fuck out of here. I would condense the time there. But if it was a 5-year frame, whatever, I'd be like, no. Like I'd be protesting. I complain because they make too much noise with their power tools at 3 a.m. I complain because the neighbor over there has chickens. Imagine if the neighbor that had chickens, imagine if like there's a driver in front of our house and there's a party every night and the house blew up. I'd be like, no. You know, I mean, I'm already saying no now because of chickens, so I don't know. It just really takes me out of this franchise. Yeah, you know, like who knew that like that would be the final straw. That right there, you know. I mean, like The Rock is bad enough. The Rock and Vin Diesel fighting, I mean, I don't know if you realize how funny that is to the average person, because I'm just the average person. I'm just like, this is just like complete utter Hollywood testosterone bullshit. Like The Rock and Vin Diesel fighting is comedy to me, but and that takes me out of the movie. But it's funny. It's in a funny way because it's like you want to see something like, you know, so stupid like that because it just makes no sense. But once again, come on. It's just I can't. It's like you would think like the Venice Housing Association would be like, your family can't live here. I mean, I don't know. Like there should be a movie called like I don't know, like I'm his neighbor and I'm furious. Like there should be like a side movie about the neighbors that live on that block and all the bullshit they've had to go through throughout the years because they have these people that live here, you know? Or is it a thing where like, because supposedly like in the movies like they're all rich, right? Because they all, you know, stole a bunch of money. Do they pay the neighbors off? Like, you know, don't complain, don't call the cops. I'm assuming that's what happens. Because there's no other logical way or explanation that would explain why they're allowed to still live in that house. I'm just saying. It doesn't make any sense. And look at me complaining that there's no realism in a movie. Okay, I know. First world problems. I'm complaining about Fast and Furious 9 because they're rebuilding the house. I get it. Anyway, whatever. Well, I've bitched enough. You guys have it going. Peace.